What's up everybody, it's Critical. I'm playing Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment for the PC. Let's do this shit. I'm ready to put my detective skills to work and solve some crimes. Sounds like a gun has been fired based on the sound. Oh boy, it's a stick-up. Not really dressed for the occasion. Oh fuck, hit the deck. I'm coming for you now. I got you with the Goldberg spear, bitch. Take this. Oh yeah. Loading screen, that's what I wanted to see. At least it goes by really quick. This is tremendous speed. I regret this decision. That right there is one of the ugliest creatures I have ever had the misfortune of putting my eyes on. And to think I have a telescope lined up to see that thing. That has to be some type of fucking experiment, Sherlock Holmes. I've gotta know, is she still there? Is she still just standing out the window looking at me? Of course she is. What else would she be doing? She's gotta get her exercise, moving side to side, burn 3 calories doing that. Makes a huge difference. Goodness me. Watson, stay away from that telescope if you know it's good for you.
Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess.
Take care of the mess. Just don't go to that telescope. You'll regret it.
Oh, what a mess. What a terrible mess.
If I hear one more thing about this fucking mess, I'm going to invite that female Hagrid over for a play date. Then we'll have a real mess on our hands when you two start vomiting everywhere. Yeah, I can fuck with the green suit. Every girl's crazy about a sharp-dressed Sherlock. Looks like the Riddler out here. I like it. I have to know if she's still in that window, though. I don't know why I'm gonna do this myself, but I need to know. Holy shit. It's like something out of a fairy tale. I understand this game's title now, Crimes and Punishment. Spying is a crime, and Sherlock is being punished by only being allowed to spy on that ogre. She exists just to stand in front of that window, never leaving, never flinching, just staring back into Sherlock's soul, looking abominable. It's actually poetically sad.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him.
That was a piss-poor introduction, Lestrade. I prefer to be introduced as the magnificent Sherlock Holmes, the unwavering detective of righteousness. She looks awfully composed for someone whose husband has just died. Did you jerk him off to death? Why is that not an interrogation option?
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
Such as a beaver playing the accordion. That would certainly be peculiar.
Scream, but I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
And that didn't strike you as strange? That's not normal behavior. People don't scream for no reason, even when they're drunk. Unless he was trying to go Super Saiyan, it just doesn't add up. Why is she frozen now? I guess that magnifying glass I clicked shot her with a freeze gun. Either that or she's trying to give me the pin and stare the Ghost Rider uses. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just checking you out. You're sporting some pretty saggy titties. Catholic rosary, alright. Moving to the table now. Gardening gloves, that's essential. Everyone needs some of those. Crested tit. What? Crested tit? That looks like no tit I've ever seen before, but so be it, I'll make note of it. That looks like less of a birdhouse and more of a rectal teepee. That's- oh, what the fuck? I didn't mean to click that. Escape. There we go. Oh, new dialogue option. Everything will become easier. Let's use it.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
It's not very comforting.
Yes. Life with Peter was never easy. But he was still my husband.
Doesn't sound like you were too fond of
He was
Mr.
different,
Peter.
wasn't he? When you first met him upon your return from Plymouth.
Oh.
Yes, Mr. Holmes.
Everything changed when the Fire Nation
How
attacked,
do you
didn't
know
it?
about that?
Oh, Q! Gotcha! Ooh. You thought you could pull a fast one on me with that quick time event? Pilgrimage, fuck it, why not?
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Well, I pulled that piece of science fiction out of my asshole. I can't believe that guess was right.
Mr. Holmes? Mr. Holmes? Mr. Holmes? Mr. Holmes? Mr. Holmes? Mr. Holmes? Peter
Mr.
Carey's
Holmes? Oh,
body is
alright, he's
inside
actually
the
gonna talk to
cabin.
me.
We took care not to touch anything.
Splendid work.
The door is locked.
Nothing gets by
Just a
Sherlock
moment,
Holmes.
Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Are you sure that's why you locked it?
Ah,
Or did you lock it to hide the light of Zartha from Sir Lena?
Hello.
what is it, Lestrade?
Don't answer that.
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Damn it, Lestrade.
Let me see.
Open your eyes and see what really happened here, Lestrade. Somebody came up to this door, dropped trousers, and rubbed rectum all over this door to throw off predators. But you can't throw off Holmes, baby. No, I already got the scent. I have no idea what the fuck I just hit. I'm pretty sure I hit T, but I'm not sure.
These scratches are fresh.
Scratches? What the fuck? Did someone try to pick the lock with their fingernails?
You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
I think you're lying.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Or they came just now.
Well,
Daddy's coming in the shed, armed with knowledge. There you are, you corpse. Thought you could hide from me?
What a terrible way to die.
Case closed, boys. This man is dead. Pool of blood. Let's see exactly how many pints of blood he lost. Oh boy, it's a sea knife. The most deadly of all knives. Sharpest blade ever
The
crafted.
handle is plain and solid.
To the untrained eye, but to me, I see this handle for what it truly is. Elaborate and liquid. The exact opposite of plain and solid. Based on the evidence I have here, the perpetrator used this knife, threw it into Pete Carey's heart, thus causing him to
This
explode.
wooden hand-
I've solved the mystery and I didn't
His
even need
mark is
Scooby-Doo or the gang.
underneath the dead body.
Precisely.
Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed.
Thus corroborating my theory. It's time to open this notebook. Oh my goodness, it's just as I expected.
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Oh my goodness, you don't say. You're probably right, Mr. Holmes. Those abbreviations most likely do mean something. Truly, no detail
The
eludes
weapon
you.
fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense.
I concur, it couldn't be less than 1 teranewton.
This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong.
Yes, very strong. Strong as a fucking ox, Holmes, but what does that tell us? It tells us everything. Oh yes, abbreviations. Splendid evidence.
Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his
What the
murderer.
fuck? I'm starting to doubt your deductive reasoning skills, Holmes. How in the shit meat does being fully clothed correlate to knowing somebody or being surprised? If he was surprised or didn't know the person, would he be
Carey
nude?
was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon.
Oh, your eyes are open, that's good. This is some rudimentary detective skills. You are pointing out some very obvious things and making some very bold claims like he knew the person because he had clothes on. Frankly, it's just outlandish. Based on that clue, it's like saying people put clothes on when they become familiar with somebody, but until then they're just naked around each other. That's the only way to end up at that logic. Oh, I just took his fucking
Peter
boots.
Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
Mr. Holmes happens to wear a size 8. It was his lucky day. Harpoon rack. Oh, that's convenient.
The weapon was probably taken from this rack.
I think you could have got away with saying the harpoon was taken from that rack. There's strong evidence to suggest it
The
was
ship's
indeed
log
taken
was
from the
of
rack.
Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884.
Are you attempting to imply that Mr. Carey was assassinated by an angry sea unicorn? That may just be the most logical suggestion you've made yet, Mr. Holmes. I'm proud.
Of a sperm whale. Probably from one of Peter Carey's.
Is that one tooth or 2 teeth next to each other? Looks more like one of those 2-headed dildos that they sell. The fuck's the most popular one called? Like Bruce the Shark's Dick or something like that? I don't really keep up with dildo news, but I think it's something like
the
that.
rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest.
Wow, the plot thickens. A box was taken, gee willikers. I wonder what was in the box. Ooh, it could have been anything.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
That's arguable. I think it looks like moist ass. Tell me, ma'am, why does your garden look so shitty? Tell me now. Let's ask if there's a gardener. What the fuck? I didn't pause it. What is this about? Now, is there a gardener here? Because if so, he should be fired. Why is my... What the I didn't pause it! What the fuck? Alright. It looks like I'm not going to be able to unpause this. Oh, there it is. There's the crash. That was only a matter of 10 minutes of being paused. Awesome. I really don't know why my games crash so much on this computer. It's just ridiculous. Alright, well, I'm done playing this. Well, that's the end of this video. Remember to rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe if you want to see videos similar to this one. See ya.